Childhood memories of the Rye. I used to spend many happy hours playing by and in the river. I remember catching bullheads from under the stones, putting them into a bucket and then returning them to the river. I was interested in insect larvae and collected caddisflies, fascinated by the collection of debris from which they built their homes. It ranged from bits of twig to various fragments of stone or brick from the riverbed. Some summers could experience a prolonged drought where the water levels would drop dramatically, and it was easy to walk along stretches of the riverbed itself. This meant the fish had to be moved, and we used to help Dad catch the fish stranded in the pools and move them further upstream, sometimes as far as Revo, where there was a better supply of water. I hope the river remains wild, and the species that have lived in and around the river continue to do so undisturbed, without interference or pollution.
So hi, I'm Alex. I'm the Programme Manager for Ryevitalise, working on this fantastic Rye Reflections project, which is all about collecting people's stories and memories of living, working and playing in and around the Rye catchment, particularly around the river. So Rye Reflections is part of a larger project called Ryevitalise, which is a landscape partnership scheme supported by the National Lottery Heritage Fund, with over 15 partner organisations pooling our resources together to deliver a fantastic initiative across the Rye catchment. So there are a lot of pressures facing the Rye catchment, so we've developed a suite of themes to take the project forward, focusing on water quality in the environment, looking at water retention, water filtration, improving that water quality, as well as making robust quality habitats well connected, which will support aquatic and terrestrial species throughout the catchment. We're also looking at water level management, both floods and droughts, and trying to promote a more natural river system, because we benefit from so many services that the rivers provide. And finally, we're aiming to reconnect and re-engage with people to get rivers at the back to the heart of our local communities. So it's just brilliant to be working with our partnership on Rye Reflections, and we look forward to hearing all your memories.
The Rye Reflections team will be collecting memories until April 2021. If you have any anecdotes about what you used to do as a child around the Rye, tales of how you've seen the landscape change over the years or how people use it, we want to preserve these for the future. You can write to us, we can meet virtually, talk over the phone, or arrange an outdoor distanced walk to collect your memories.
With these stories, we want to kind of showcase them and show them off. So we want to create art, we want to create interpretation, and show them off around our landscape, but also take them out of our landscape as well, introduce people who might not know about the stories that people have outside of our area. We also want to take these stories into schools and just to see what it was like now for young people growing up in this landscape, what they did, and if they compare to what we hear from some of our volunteers and some of our local communities.
We want local communities and visitors to feel greater connections to the landscape and nature around here, and we want to better understand human impacts on the environment. As a result, we can all feel better, have greater biodiversity, and know more about our unique heritage. Your memories are precious, and it doesn't have to be about anything dramatic or a grand wildlife encounter. We want to know about your everyday experiences and your special connections. So, if you have any stories to tell about what you've seen, heard, and played with around the Rye, or you know someone who does, please do get in touch with us. Our contact details are at the end of this video. Thank you.